Creativity is important for a leader because leaders have no choice but to be innovative on some level. Some are much more so, some are much less so, but especially heading into the future, we're really at a time and place where leaders have to have a sense of creativity and trust in their own creativity. And so for many leaders, that's a matter of practice. They really can't walk into situations blindly and assume they're going to be able to pull wonderful creativity out of their hats. And we're really at a dynamic time in the world, and so keeping up and watching trends and thinking for the future and developing their resiliency and technique, and then putting that all together in a package that equals a creative approach to business is, I believe, an essential skill for any leader. I think a leader evaluates their creativity by just being really honest about who they are, their starting point, and then working from there. So one really wonderful tool is the battery of assessments that TTI provides, and being able to utilize an empirical behavioral test to say, this is my beginning point. And then from there, they can choose development. They can choose mentorship or coaching or reading or some other kind of business leadership activities, but they have a starting point, which is non-threatening, and a beginning, which really helps them to understand where they can go from there. Leaders can start today improving their creativity by very, very simple activities. Writing a 20-minute journal entry about something they learned the day, sketching something. I know that sounds silly and a lot of people think they're not an artist, but doodling actually gets things out of your mind, mapping things out in drawings of some kind, whiteboarding, anything that's a comfortable medium visually for a leader would be a great way to exercise creativity on a simple level. I think leaders should and could encourage creativity on their team by not only practicing it themselves on a daily basis in kind of a rigorous way, dedicating an amount of time every single day to a creative task, but also encouraging that same behavior in their team. And then beyond that, where leaders can begin by themselves taking an assessment and figuring out what their baseline is for creativity, they can also offer those opportunities and tools to their team. And then it not only helps them encourage their team to be creative, but it also helps the whole team work more together with the balancing levels of creative power that they bring to the table.